All right, 4th of July. Did the last door ever. And what am I sitting here doing? I come home and take a shower. I ran this guy, told him he can have a bunch of aluminum I got sitting around. So while I'm waiting for him, what do? I'm cutting down trees. This is the, I don't know if you see, but this is the monster here that I've been trying to get rid of. This old camphor tree drops down all this deep crap on my yard. Plus, I'm a little worried that it will fall on my house eventually. You can see, but that's pretty much what I'm working on right now. Just getting that one branch there. Oh, I just can't stop working. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna post anymore. I'm just making videos now, trying to get used to the concept. Oh, let's sit on a recycle bin for a second. You ever just think, where the hell did I end up in life? When I was 20, I had a plan for when I turned 25 and when I turned 30. Unfortunately, when I turned 20, I kind of messed up and spent a couple weeks up in Quantico hanging out with a whole bunch of, actually ran into one of my old high school friends up in Quantico. So came back out, tried to figure out what I did for the first 20 years of my life. Was it a good path, or should I change the path? So I changed the path. And there's a guy named Sam Inman. Probably one of the, as far as, just people I've met, probably one of the better people that I've ever met. Not a great, he hired me to help him out putting in windows and just kind of cleaning up, caulking, stuff like that. Well, I could tell you some stories. He was a great guy, but looking back on it, he was not the best window installer. He says, yep, this is what I'm going to do, and he did it, and right or wrong, he did it. But that's how I learned how to caulk, because he ordered windows 1 inch too small and had to fill 1/2 inch gaps with white lightning. That's before all the code, and before, I think he wouldn't have played around with the codes anyways, because he didn't like doing that. But no, he got me into it, and then there's another company here, local, I'm not going to drop their name, but they're still an active company. And I started scrapping aluminum with them. Whenever they had stuff, I said, hey, you set it outside the dumpster, I'll break it all up, haul the aluminum off, and clean up around the dumpster. In exchange, you don't have to pay to haul it off. It's less weight for you guys. So they did that, and I did that for about 3-4 months, and all of a sudden they're like, wait a minute, this dude's making money. So they wanted a piece of it, and I said, okay, well, if you're going to take some of my money, let me take some of yours. Won't you hire me? And I'll run the shop and like the back of it, and just kind of, cleaned up and started helping them out on jobs and kind of learned how to do this. And I say without them, I probably wouldn't be as good as I am now. I'd probably still do this or a variation of it. And then one of their employees, let's call him El Camino, he showed me a whole new way of looking at things as far as work. And because of him, I'm really good. Because of that one person, I'm actually pretty decent. Now, take in mind, he's a little bit older than me and a little bit slower, but I don't think there's many people that can compete with him. But yeah, but I fell into this right here and been doing this for the second part of the 20 years of my life. And the things I wanted at the first part just became non-existent, because when you run your business, it just owns you. You don't have time. You don't You know, I've screwed up quite a few relationships. I've pissed off a lot of people. And it's kind of hard to keep friends because they need money. You say, sure, come work with me. Next thing you know, they're not your friends anymore because I don't, you know, I try to keep friends and business separated. And as soon as they collide, everything turns to crap. Plus, I'm a difficult person to be around anyways. But yeah, I need to figure out how to turn off the switch, the work switch. I'm thinking about once this guy picks up this metal, if he comes back, I think I'm going to take me a shower, and I might end up just driving out to the beach, not where the fireworks are, but like maybe down in pondering, go on the park to the gate station, and I don't know. If I drive out there, I'm going to want to go camping. Or I'm just going to go back to my shop, upload these videos, and play some video games. Oh, if any of y'all on PUBG Mobile, if y'all play, I'm the hippie capital. They won't let me put that many letters, so it's just hippie capital on PUBG Mobile. Hit me up, we can run some duos or quads. I'm pretty decent. Like I'm good at the strategy of it anyways, and on quite a few maps I got these little spots that I go to where more often than not I'm in top 10. More often than not. Alright. I don't know if this is going to be my, I don't even know, 5-6 videos today? Holy crap. But like I said, I'm just trying to get used to doing this. It's still new to me. It's still kind of hard to hear myself and look at myself on the video. I want to do I've been thinking about doing a video about me growing up in a primarily black school. I went to a school here in Jacksonville called R.L. Brown back in the 80s when they said, we're going to push for segregation. Let's take all these broke-ass white kids and throw them in a black school. I got some got some opinions on that. And then during the 90s at my high school, it's like every month, race war. It was just, for some reason, I don't know, but there was 3 main groups in my school. There was the whites, the blacks, and the Filipinos. And I just tried to stay out of everything. I was a fat little nerdy kid. Now I'm just a fat nerdy adult. And for whatever reason, my friends were always the ones that liked to start shit. And I got involved in a lot of stupid things in high school. Never really did anything major bad, just, you know, skip school, little things. But I wasn't really into the whole, never smoked, well, I drank in the Marine Corps, but I've never smoked a cigarette. I took 1 or 2 puffs off a cigar, and that was when I was up in Norway and so damn cold, I would do anything to warm up. I'd never done any kind of drugs, no weed, no... I think I took prescription pain medication when I had my some of my teeth pulled, but other than that, never got in that whole realm. I've seen, now I got a lot of family that's well versed in that education, and I've seen what happens to them, my cousins, I have friends, and it just, I've always been able to look back and say, nope, that's not the road I want to go down. I don't even have a tattoo. 5 years in the Marine Corps and I did not get a tattoo. I don't know. It's not like I'm scared of pain, because shit, I put myself through it every single day. But yeah, I think I'm just going to go play some video games tonight, relax. Signing off yet again. Ow, my hand done numbed up. Peace, love, and money.